Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Ahsoka Season 1 Episode 5. Now, again, if you watched my last video, which I only released yesterday, which was Season 1 Episode 4, I explained there the reason why I released it late is because I was on holiday and I left literally on the day it was released. Didn't have any equipment with me. I avoided all spoilers, so if you are interested in seeing that video, I uploaded yesterday, it's there, but that's in case you are interested. But what happened in the last episode, we had Hu Yang throwing hands, we had Hu Yang throwing hands, Ahsoka being a goddamn badass, like how she is, Balon pushing her to a limit, also then only being able to really defeat her once she only had one hand available for fighting. Marek got sliced in half, and you've seen that he was a Night Sister. Jay mentioned that in the comments, so thank you again, Jay. Always there, always helpful, but also again, online has been quite helpful for that. I didn't realise there were so many people like coming up with so many theories about who Marek was, and wow, you do this to yourselves, guys. It's when you make your own theories and they don't come true, you just ruin it. I hope that episode isn't ruined for you just for that reason, because what a fucking great episode that was. It really was. Obviously then we had was it Shin Hati? That's the apprentice's name. I think I've learned that since then. And versus Sabine. I thought that was a great little fight for them. That shot with her, them fighting in the background, it was the pans across the Mandalorian helmet. Really enjoyed that. And then Sabine totally betrays us. I'm taking this as if she's betrayed me, and Ahsoka's now in again. Jay's mentioned in the comments, thank you, Jay. But also, again, online's been very helpful. The world between worlds is where they are, and it's from what Jay said. I didn't really people are saying online as well, but Jay said the best way to say it is wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Why I've worn my Doctor Who / Walking Dead top. But yeah, it's very timey wimey. I guess it's like where people and worlds and stuff like that can clash at any point in space and time, and it's like emergent. So I don't know where this world between worlds has come from. I haven't experienced it yet myself. I'll tell you who I did experience. I'm still watching, as you know, Clone Wars. I experienced for the first time Hu Yang last night. I just got to the one where the little Jedi's trying to find this crystals, and then he's on the ship, and I was like, oh, I feel good knowing this now. But yeah, so just thought I'd let you know that. But yeah, so that's what happened last episode. If you've watched the reaction, then you can tell I'm not a big fan of Sabine right now. I've calmed down slightly, but as soon as I see her fucking face again, I'm just gonna be shaking. But yeah, so Sabine, she's on my good things. But again, listen, we've got Anakin here, Anakin back. Whether he's going to be taken from a point in time where he's also is he closer more to being Vader now, or is it going to be early on kind of into like the Clone Wars where he hasn't been turned just yet and he could still be that master to his Padawan, you know? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I'm emotionally ready. I got emotional just seeing Anakin yesterday and her reaction to it. I cried on in the video, so I think I'm gonna cry again. I don't need tissues because, you know, I'll just sniff away and just wipe my face. But I think we're in for a emotional roller coaster with that and that alone. I'm ready. Let's jump into this. I'm ready to jump into this, guys. So. Let's do this. All right, so I hope you enjoy this. I hope I enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. It's gonna be so many tears. I'm getting tissues. Imagine I don't use them. That's embarrassing. We don't need a privacy on, maybe. Not this guy. Oh, I don't have to see this betrayal again.
Anakin.
Still kind of warms my heart. Oh. But really, just realistically, should I be worried? Also, they're treating us to a 50-minute episode. Well, I guess let's call it 45 minutes. Let's call it 45 minutes. I hope we get so much time with her and Anakin. I really do. Why'd you have to show me that? Why'd you have to remind me? Just... Oh, God. The hatred still there. Not hatred. Probably, I don't know.
I got nothing down here. Looks like we missed the party.
Oh, what are the chances? Oh God. It's just always seconds late.
That's what worries me. But don't wander off too far.
He's going to wander off too far. He's going to wander off. He's going to wander off. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to wander off now. Oh my God, he chops a thick boy. You got right behind him. Oh. Our boy. Our boy.
Yang?
I told them to stay together.
Yeah, you did, buddy. You fucking did.
But they never listened.
They never do. Do you sense something? Because I know you're force sensitive. You can sense something out there. Right, well, give me the title. Give me the title. Ooh! Ooh! That's a sick title. That's a sick title. Oh, there they are. I'm so excited.
You look the same.
You look old. You lost a fight.
I don't remember.
Trust me. You lost.
Chance.
To live.
He's here to save her. Yes.
Tell me.
I'm here to finish your training.
It's everything I wanted in my life.
For that.
One is never too old to learn, Snips.
This is going to be the worst reaction of all time. No, it's going to be the worst edited of all time because I want to keep everything in between them.
All right.
Live. Or die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Oh my God, guys. Why'd you go away? I was so happy. I'm so happy. I've got tears in my eye. It's only like there's about another half an hour left.
If we stay out here any longer without reporting in, people are going to start asking questions.
So they
Mom.
I mean, so they should.
now, Jason.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt Jason. Just like she interrupted. He can't interrupt. Anyway. I'm so frazzled by everything. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm so happy and sad and heartbroken and everything's beautiful. But realistically, you've just seen what happened. You need to find out. They have to take the risk and not go back to HQ. But also, Jason, let us know what you know, buddy.
Well, it might benefit from people asking.
Or
a few
maybe not.
questions.
Not if we don't have any answers.
But, Mom, there's something about the water.
That's it. That's our boy.
Listen to the waves.
You need to realise your kids. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
The waves crashing?
No.
He can hear the battle. It's amazing. Oh my god. You hear it? She hears it. She completely hears it.
Me and the ghost.
Right away.
Jason.
Said right away, not moving that fast, Hu Yang. Not moving that fast at all.
What am I missing? What just happened?
Jason has abilities. His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
There's a name drop for Kane and Jarrus, and
We better get on it then. Lander!
that's gone right over me, I think. Unless I've met him in Clone Wars already. More than likely it's in Rebels. Oh, there's his lightsaber spin. Ooh! Oh.
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything yet.
What do you know about the dark side? Oh, and that! Troopers? Is that troopers? I don't know. Troopers. Oh my god, we get young Ahsoka! A live action young Ahsoka!
This is the Clone Wars.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh god, he looks so young and handsome!
This was what? Master! Wait!
Oh, she's got her green lightsaber. Oh, this is fantastic. This episode may be the best episode of all time. Dave Filoni is a fucking god. Jesus. Oh, it's gonna make me so emotional.
Be right back.
We lost so many.
Yeah, always do, always did.
As Jedi, it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
But our mistakes cost lives.
Yeah, they do. This is so
That doesn't
beautiful.
bother you?
Of course it does. Look, when Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Oh god, he's so goddamn right.
You know, teaching's not all it's cracked up to be.
Really? What makes you say that?
Cause you're annoying.
Joking.
You're joking.
Yeah.
What if I want to stop fighting?
And you'll die.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. There he goes. There he goes. Oh! Fucking hell. Oh my god. That was an insane shot. Can we not just for a second talk about that shot? Oh my god. Oh, that's going to be everywhere. That's going to be fucking everywhere. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Everything about this is amazing. I have to do notes. I may have to calm down. I don't know. I may need to lie down. Whew. Okay. Notes. Then lie down.
We're gonna press our fuel reserves.
I appreciate that, Carson.
Yeah, what did she? Yeah. I appreciate it. Shut the fuck up. Get out there.
I was surprised they changed their mind and approved your mission.
Uh-oh, Hu Yang.
Oh, they
We've
know.
got something to tell you.
No, I just came anyway. For all the good it did. Some general I am.
You're the best general in the world.
The senators were right.
No, they're not.
I got
No, they weren't. Not that little prick as well.
You do things your way because you can.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
Yeah?
Oh, that's a loaded question. Very loaded.
Intense.
Yeah.
Mom?
Yes, Jason. How low?
She wants to know how low. Pretty low. As low as you can. Just go, Mom, please.
It's
Droid said low.
Oh, here she is. She's now got her 2 sabers. Oh, all that. I don't want to kill anymore. This is the Ahsoka we need.
Nice work, Commander.
Rex! Rex!
Clear the perimeter. Come on, let's go.
Rex! Oh, there's that stance. There's that stance.
This was the siege of Mandalore.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Intense.
It was.
You did
This is
well.
something I don't know yet.
You're a warrior.
Well, as in this is where I haven't seen. I obviously know about the Siege of Mandalore and all that stuff, but I haven't reached that point where they part ways, and I haven't seen that in its storytelling. But I do know of it because I had learned about it via The Mandalorian.
Is that all?
What a shot!
Ahsoka, within you will be everything I am. But you're more than that. Because I'm more than that.
You're definitely more than that, buddy.
You are more Anakin,
That's right.
but more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Yep.
I gave you a choice.
Here we go.
Live.
Oh, the saber's red now! Oh, what a shot! What a shot! And she's gone. And she's back. Oh my god, that... Oh,
You lack conviction.
oh, talking like him. This is amazing.
Trying to die.
Oh, oh my god, look at him, look at him, look at his eyes. Oh, god damn. And he's back to our normal, lovely Anakin.
There's hope for you yet.
No, he's not gone, is he?
Anakin.
No, Anakin, come back. Are we leaving now? I feel like we're leaving. Oh, I can't believe we got that. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm so happy we got it, but I'm so upset we're leaving already. That's it. Wake up, buddy. You're drowning. You need to move. ASAP. We just not choking on up any water now, are we? Oh, he has to return. He has to, right? Yeah, she needs to rest. She's been through an awful lot.
Welcome back, Lady Tennant.
He's brought us some tea. Oh, you're the best. Or drink. It's probably a drink.
How long have I been out? Jason is here.
With his mother and a squadron of X-Wings. All unauthorized, of course.
No holding back. You're not holding nothing back here.
We were hoping you could explain what happened.
Oh, you know what happened. Oh, it's not a drink. He's literally he's brought a fuck all. I know you've been out for hours and days and however long a rotation is in this world. But it's like, give us the info now.
I heard you fighting.
Yeah, you did.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting?
Oh,
I have an idea.
you don't want to know, buddy.
Then why don't you show Jason?
You have a training room in your starship? Will you train me?
All in good time.
You know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Can you teach me?
No.
I've left an impression on it. I
Agamemnon.
Oh yeah, Echo, get Force Echo.
Do it. For Ezra.
Yeah, exactly what you thought could happen, did happen.
It's the fleet. They're on their way.
Well, they're a little late.
I don't think they're coming to help.
Oh, fucking hell, Chop. Space whales. You see the space whales? They look more like tadpoles from this distance. Or octopuses, actually. You know what? They're just fucked up looking things.
You are going to need her testimony to help you.
Oh, we're doing politics now when everyone's...
I don't know how you score this, but we're losing right now.
I know how to follow Sabine.
Space whales!
I would like to second that.
That's a nice colour on her, by the way. Thinking that the whole poncho cardigan she's got going on. Delicious. It's a lot more peaceful flying past them now, isn't it? Rather than it be like a... Shit, we're gonna die. Constantly. Holy cow, there's a lot of them. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
I think that is one of
Yep.
the larger ones.
That'll do.
Pig, that'll do. Oh god, look at her. Oh, this is such a good like fit for her right now. I really like it. Jump on board, buddy. No way. Your fucking Uber's here.
How much time do you need?
I don't know, just don't let them approach.
Kirsten's a G.
Captain, you know very well who we are and why we are here.
Shut your mouth.
Now, where is General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that's classified information.
Dude, that dude's gnarly looking, the one next to her.
Your approach to the planet until I...
Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
I respectfully disagree.
Now, we're all in the same... Perhaps we can help.
No, you can't. You're here to fucking ruin everything.
The best way you...
Arm the tractor beam.
You guys are assholes.
Tractor beam powering up, Captain.
Explain the nature of this mission.
Just
or
tell
I
him.
will
Tell him about this.
cease
Just tell him about the magic space whales.
for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
Just tell him about it.
Okay, but you're not gonna believe me.
Is she really gonna talk to them?
Oh god, I love this so much. Get on board. Get on board.
Hey!
It's fucking freezing out here. Let me in.
You're certain they know where Sabine was taken?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, it's a gamble. It's an absolute gamble.
We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
That's better than going nowhere.
Oh, poetry. Hu Yang's freaking out. Oh.
Correct. The whales will transport her and her ship. At least that's the plan.
Captain, I'm receiving a signal from...
I'd move your fleet out of there if I were you.
Yeah. How have you only just noticing? I'll just look down here for about 20 minutes. Like, this is amazing, man. This is amazing. Oh my god! We'll get a close-up of this dude. Oh my god. Oh, it's the tentacles that have pushed him in to use that for hyperspace.
Ahsoka.
Sorry you can't make the trip.
That's alright. Jason's too young to travel between galaxies.
Kara, I'll find them.
May the Force be with you.
Oh, you bastard, Julia. Let's get me happy. Oh, is that jump to hyperspace different? Oh. No. It's how it ends. It's how it ends, isn't it? Oh, Dave. Dave, thank you. I've got tears in my eyes from that. May the Force be with you. Just keep going, Dave. Just do everything, please. Just keep going. Oh, George as well. Let's not forget about John. Let's not forget about John. And that, guys, was my reaction to Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 5. Less tears than I expected. More... wow. It does take a lot to trigger me. Like, May the Force be with you in such a emotional moment that got me there. And I think maybe another point with Anakin got me. But, wow. Filoni, Dave, we need a statue of him. I think everyone needs a statue of Dave Filoni inside their household. Like you know, people used to have like the statues of Buddha. Just Dave Filoni instead, with his hat. Just saying, guys. Just what an emotional roller coaster. It was outstanding. It at no point did I feel that it looked dodgy. Now, do you know with Disney shows, and for some reason it hasn't affected the Star Wars shows for some reason, but the Marvel shows, there's sometimes you can go, it looks a bit. These Star Wars shows just look crisp as hell. They put so much effort into them and so much work. They must pump more money into it or get better artists in, because it's just fantastic looking. And at no point, even when she's there, out there on the ship with the space whale, I'm like, hot damn, this is amazing. I was like, this looks amazing. Fighting with Anakin, amazing. All the shots of him or them two in the Clone Wars with young Ahsoka, amazing. It was a unbelievable fucking episode of storytelling. It gave things like, for me, who's watching Clone Wars at the time, I experienced this, I know their relationship, and I know that, but also gave an insight as for her relationship with Anakin, because obviously it's dropped here and there that Anakin's a fan, but people didn't see that because of the films. She was in the film, so it was a good showing for people who had no idea, who are watching this, who haven't seen the shows, to be like, oh shit, okay, this is why. I think it gave a little more of an insight, at least from where I'm standing at this point in my watching of the show, because again, I'm only on season 5 of Clone Wars. It gives a bit more insight as for Ahsoka's thinking more at the start, because at the start you see she's a little bit more apprehensive, but exactly like Anakin was, a bit more emotional, a bit more sort of hasn't really got the way, not truly the Jedi that she is now. You know, she's still trying to sort of go against it. So, I mean, so it's good to show you that like she did have apprehensions at the start. She doesn't want to be a warrior. She doesn't want to be the warrior, and she's there, and that's the whole thing. And the problem is that he was the one that taught her the way of everything to do with the Force, to the Jedi. He was her go-to, and then obviously then she has this feeling of guilt and shame, dare I say, but then this fear of what she might become because of what he became, if he could turn so easily to that easily. Palpatine was the puppet one for years, but first user, it's to have him so easy from that in her eyes to what then he ended up doing. It's like why can't this happen to me? And I understand. I think it's such a good way to sort of deal with her, almost her PTSD. But again, it doesn't come across that way. But the world between worlds is just a perfect place to encapsulate them. Didn't necessarily answer whether it was what exactly was what point in time. Well, obviously the timeline was changed. It was just like a mashup of everything, which was great. I'm here for it. I loved the storytelling. I wanted longer. I wanted more time with them in there. But again, I don't want it to. Maybe I want, because maybe he comes back later on. I don't know. I would have preferred more time with them to explore the relationship just that little bit longer. It doesn't have to be lightsaber scenes, doesn't it? But the dialogue between them was outstanding in those scenes, to get to understand more of what he was to her and how he was as a relationship, as like almost as a, well, they were like brothers. Like how Anakin said, you weren't like a son to me, because even though when he started to mentor him, he was older man. He was a man, whereas, you know, obviously Anakin was a kid, but he was like, even though he kind of brought him up, he was like, you're my brother, Anakin. And that's what I like to say. I don't feel like a father-daughter. It feels like a brother-sister relationship. And it showed their bond. And I really, really, really enjoyed that. And just having Hayden Christensen back as Anakin, it's just so great to see. I think they are in the later years. I think, like I said in the last the reaction, is that I think they've given him with time and patience and waiting for the people who actually enjoy the prequels to give them time to then obviously then let people like Filoni come about and people that actually can tell more of a storytelling to expand his character and his arc that little bit more. It's great. It's so good. Like, I'm blown away. I just hope that everyone is just as blown away as this episode is. For me, it's up there with episodes from Andor. It's up there with episodes from Mandalorian. It was. Oh. I think I need to talk through my notes, but I'm just overall I've just got a warm feeling inside, and it wasn't just like the happiness and the sadness and the fear and the everything like to do with her and Anakin together, but they gave us that in the opening. Maybe that's why Filoni wrote it that way, is that he wanted to give us that in the opening, get all that away, to then make the last part of it about hope. And the symbol of hope is well, the whales, obviously, but like they've just showed everything. The music was perfect. It encapsulated the hopefulness of not just the whole and now this whole episode, and the rest of the show, but like what it was meant to be, but also the Jedi, about the hopeness, like the it's weird. Ahsoka went into war dressed in black, and then she's emerged from it as white. She's cleared herself. From what I got from that is that she seems to have let go almost, if not all. I don't know. This one I'm getting from it is that it's that she seems to have let go, and she's now gone, I am one with myself. At least for now. I don't know. Maybe I might be reading too much of it, but to come out on the other side after wearing all dark clothing to then be like white and beige. What again? I'll say again. What a fit! Oh, sensational looking clothing. But yeah, really, really, really happy with that. But I got distracted again. I was about to go with my notes, but everything. The music was point. It just built up of the space whales as well. Something so pure and primal that even though the humans could build all these spaceships, that it's just in them as the majestic creatures there to travel across galaxies. It's like, I'll do my notes now. I like the opening of Huyang Morning, almost. Him looking at the Mandalorian helmets and being like, they never listen. They should have stuck together. They never listen. Like, he genuinely, even though he's a bit of a sassy little bitch, he does care. And like most droids do. So, yeah. But again, a nice little opening there to do with that. Then we obviously then go into, and it's just then Anakin, Anakin and her on the bridge, and he's like, I'm here to finish your training. And it's just a nice little moment of her realising that, well, he there in that moment there is obviously trying to show her, like, you know, there's more to what you've learned from me than, like, the lessons aren't over because you've learned overall from this that, you know, that this is oh, I think I'm getting mixed up with my own words now. From what he's trying to say, is that you don't need to choose. The whole thing was like life or death. That's what he's choosing. She obviously chose life, but it is he's seen what he's showing her what it was, what she did at the time, trying to show to her that this is only just for this cause. We're out of the Clone Wars now. You're not this person anymore. You can be this person. You've chosen that. I know. And also while showing her, I'm still stuck in this sort of mentality of the wars, and this is what's got me to this point. And then obviously then you've seen points later on where he's coming in and out as Vader. Great shots, by the way. But yeah. But again, the whole little sparring session you're doing, great stuff. Really enjoyed that. Now Jason, I dropped my pencil. Okay, but Jason's abilities, that's fucking that was sorry. That was, imagine I popped up there and I was like, I should should have ended. I just came up with something different on. But yeah, so imagine no, I didn't say that. What was I saying? Jason's abilities now got that from when he was like, I got a bad feeling. Like, I made a little fun of it. Then afterwards, when I was doing the edit, I was like, oh, is he? Could he be force sensitive? And then yeah, but it seems like he's a lot more than that. He seems a lot more than that. But then also his father is Canon Jarrus, which again, I'm certain I will come across eventually, because once I finish Clone Wars, I'm jumping onto Rebels, all that sort of stuff. So, but again, I'll look at that. But that's nice. But I just wrote down kick to the face when she just in the middle of the fight. She just kicked him to the face. He was like, all right. She's like, you haven't told me everything. He was like, oh, I haven't. Well, no, she was like, you're slow, or what was it she said? I can't remember now, but he was like, I haven't taught you everything. Slice, damn! Oh, and that slow realization that obviously then it's obviously then it is actually her. It's young Ahsoka, not. It's very much Padawan Ahsoka. Green lightsaber. It took a while for me to actually realize, because I was just so blown away. I was too busy trying to look at the background to realize the height of her, you know. But then that was so good. So good, those scenes. Showing him like, oh, it's just so good. It was just so fucking good. Her obviously just having to realize, having to see like what she had to go through. Like, she's obviously was training, and then obviously Jedi training isn't what before wasn't what it is now in this moment in time. The Jedi training was like, she said it was like, you were the guardians of the light, is that what he said? Whereas this one, they were warriors, and that's what it is. She literally, as a Padawan, most of them would have been training for years just to hone their abilities. It's like, this one's like, no, get into battle, we need to go. And it's, yeah, her showing her with, you know, with the clones saying we lost them, showing that empathy in which she has. To which she still does, don't get me wrong, she still does, she will do, and she has done, like, even by the point that where, like, you know, I'm still watching, she still has the empathy, but you see that it's been sort of, it's been boxed around that empathy, that sort of, like, thing. It's like we like the clones, we respect the clones, but they don't seem to mourn the clones. So it was a nice little moment. But yeah, having a young Ahsoka, bringing it, that was great. Great stuff. Really, really enjoyed that. Yeah. But I did enjoy that. I'm just reading my notes here. It's like, so much death, don't want to fight. That's what I wrote down. And it's like, she's a kid. She's a teenager. It's like, in that point of view, like, there might be different words for it. There might be different age for when a teenager is in her world and her with her kind is the best way to say it. But she's either a teenager or a young woman, and or a kid. I don't know, but it's that she's having to see such bloodshed, such horrors, and it's like, her people, as you see from Clone Wars, they're peaceful people. So to be taken from that, which, listen, although your surroundings dictate a lot of who you are, your DNA also does that, and that will also dictate who you are. And again, she's having to be thrown into absolute carnage. But then that scene of him walking off into death, and then the Vader shot real quick. Oh my god, it's going to be so many clips of that. I cannot wait. As soon as it's finished, as soon as I finish going, jump straight onto Twitter. Can't wait. Yeah. Then after that, then we went to the moment with and had, with Syndulla, with them searching for her, mainly obviously Carson's trying to, all of them are trying to find him, and then have that little moment between Syndulla and Huyang, where they're sort of like, you know, I like that Mon Mothma's trying her best to help. She really is, as she always does. What a woman. But also, it's like but it's also like, it's so hard to sort of how she plays politics, and you see it during during Andor, how hard it is for her. But again, it's great having that. But then Senate, like all those assholes, ugh. But yeah, but when Hu Yang's just sort of like, you're the best general, pretty much. You're like you're the best because they trust you. Like it's like a like Hu Yang, you have this in you. What a dude. What a nice little moment for them. And then obviously then we got to go into the Siege of Mandalore, where she's obviously by this point left him. Now I haven't reached that point in this story. I haven't reached that point where I got to see the Siege of Mandalore. Like I said, I'm only on early season 5 of Clone Wars. So I'm so I haven't seen that, but again I'm looking forward to actually seeing that like that. But yeah, it was a great little moment where showing him to be like a you've turned into a fine warrior. Like you've looked the best for that. I like the fact that his sort of way of saying like you're in a long line of what you've learned from people. I've learned from my master Obi-Wan, who learned from Qui-Gon, who I can't remember if I know who Qui-Gon learned from. But yeah, so to go for that line like him to be like this isn't just me you're learning from, it's from them. I'm obviously a different case, but you love it. But then her be able to be like, but you're more than just that. You're ready to explode, like just across the galaxy, just sending so much death and fear everywhere. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'm just thinking of what a little moment that was. Then obviously red lightsabers there. They have a little moment, little battle between the fight scenes between them have been for both young Ahsoka and adult Ahsoka. Also really called her out for being old, by the way. That was great. But again, the fight scenes were so nicely done, stylistic. They weren't aggressive. It was a sparring session, just like in Obi-Wan Kenobi, the show, where it shows him and Anakin having their little sparring session, and it is more to do with teaching. He's trying to show her the way, whilst also being lost himself. Because as you can see, what he became when he kicked her through the smoke, and he came out and he said, "See the Vader shots again," and then red blood eyes, yellow, wherever the fuck, I don't know. It was nuts. So then, her being able to disarm him to have his little moment, and then she's like, "I choose life." She relaxes. He's like, "Yeah, okay, I'm out with it." He just sort of like remember that meme where's the guy just all going and then just disappears. That's what I felt like. He was like all right, okay. She turned around and then it's like, oh, and he's gone. Yeah. But yeah, no. I kind of wish I got more of that, but maybe that's just me just being gluttonous for more, Anakin, hating Christians to Anakin, and just them two, and some moments like that I really enjoy. The abstract sort of like moments in shows that's obviously not a world that's on live action that we've seen so far, I don't think. So having that sort of where it isn't just necessarily about the blasters and the explosions and stuff like that, even though there was a lot of them during the Clone Wars they showed back, it was more about the dialogue and the teachings, and I really enjoy those sort of moments. That was great. But then obviously listen, I wrote down after that, today I choose life, and then she got found in the water, fantastic. But then I wrote down a Force echo in her white getup. Again, I've already spoken to white getup, love it. But having the Force echo now as well, because I think it was from Jay that was in the comments as well, was saying he's to remind me of the game, but the Force echo. So again, really Gotta be able to see it that way. I mean, I'm glad she didn't tell them that she gave it over to them willingly, but it's good. I'm glad that it's given me some time. This give me some time and space in between me and Sabine, so I don't have to then be like, if I saw this episode, I'm like, fucking don't let it. So it was good that I got pure, just everything I wanted, you know. But yeah, so I'm glad we got that. And then I wrote down the Senator Bastards. That's an issue. I wrote down the Senator Bastards. But yeah, but again, Mon Mothma, there's obviously a couple of gems here and there, but Mon Mothma, yes. And then I just wrote down Wales are the best. Now, again, I love that we dedicated a good 10 minutes at the end, of rather than just be like let's get in this whales and mouth, and then we're in like, oh my god, it was like it was a dance almost, where it was obviously we had to get Kirsten to distract you, the woman outside as well, who eventually got shown up for being, you know, like, should have listened, but having about out there doing that whilst also being able to, that's what I love about it, is that we went, like I said during the reaction, is that we went up before and it was like an absolute, it was carnage. What the fuck's going on? Where do we go? This one, it was just so peaceful, so zen. They were all sort of ready to go, and all you had to do was, rather than go up there and be aggressive, you had to just sort of put your foot forward, and then they put their, he saw it, he came out of the thing and was like, and he stayed still, he was ready to go, he knew there was a conversation to be had, he put his forward, and then there was a little sort of to and fro, the little conversation. I love that it's that the conversations of the conversations between all species when you're a Jedi, is that you don't have to hear them talk, is that they understand and they can converse by just like letting, again, from what I understand, is that for I don't think they're in that whale's head, like letting them know, like saying like, oh, we want to this and that. I believe they're just letting them feel the Force, and they're feeling the Force, and that's what's informing them. Is that it's a weird way to, I don't think words are spoken. I think it's a connection for them to understand what the situation. It's so hard to explain, but I don't think it's like a, hey, listen here, whale, we need to go this and that. It's like a, yeah, I don't know how hard to explain it. There's going to be a way to explain it that I'll probably think about later on, but I really enjoyed that. And again, the music in that final bit, the music, the get up, and it's just her and Hu Yang. But here's the thing, now that we're going to go to this other galaxy, are we now going to go and stay over there, or are we going to cut between both galaxies and see Syndulla go up against the Senate and be like, and what, mate? But yeah, so yeah. Well, I'm just, what an episode. It's first thing in the morning, and I'm already emotionally wrecked. I don't know what to do with myself. Is 9:45 in the morning too early to drink? I think it is. Is it? Yeah, no, it is. We'll see. Oh, I'll just have a Bloody Mary. That's acceptable at breakfast. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So overall, what an episode. I'm so happy with it. I can't wait for the next one. Hope I get more Hayden Christensen's Anakin. But of course, if I don't, he did the job he needed to do, and it was beautiful. But overall, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, so let's just gonna leave it there. So if you like the video, guys, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think? Do you think that's the last we're going to see in Anakin this series, or do you think he might come up later on? There's certain things that I might have missed out that I think, again, due to my lack of knowledge. Obviously, don't go too spoilery. Just let me know about certain things. Have you guys forgiven Sabine yet? I don't think I have. Who knows? Maybe next week I might be a little bit more calmer. I'm much calmer after 24 hours. So we'll see with another 7 days in between. But yeah, so what was your favourite part of the moment between Anakin and and Ahsoka? Would you prefer them on the bridge as old Ahsoka? Or did you prefer having the flashbacks to young Ahsoka during the Clone Wars? What was your favourite bits? Just what was your favourite bits of the whole episode? Was it a whole episode? Was it a whole episode just fantastic? It was. Anyway, comment down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here to do with me. I react to other shows. I've got a Witcher episode which I recorded yesterday, which is coming out probably tomorrow. But then I've got other stuff that's coming out soon, obviously. But then I have loads in the backlog. So I also do video reactions with me and my mate Josh. We do MCU reactions, and we just watched Endgame. So everything, including Endgame and before it, is on the channel as well. We're to be doing Spider-Man Far From Home soon, and I also do Doctor Who reactions with my little brother. They're on the channel. All the files were corrupted from the first season, so the second season, David Tennant's first season, is up there. We just watched Love and Monsters. If you know that episode, you know. Anyway, that episode and everything before in season 2 is up there as well. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go have a Bloody Mary and have some scrambled eggs. One episode. I'll see you out there.